My name is Ty French. I'm from Dark County. I've got a wife. We've been married for 11 years. Two kids, Rowan and Callie. They're 9 and 7. I grew up in a Christian home. Grew up going to church. Very much lived a life contrary to what a follower of Christ should look like. Very heavy, for a long time, very heavy into the party scene. Lots of drinking, some drug use, and, everything that kind of goes along with that. Yeah, no stability, no hope. Just thought that, yeah, I said the thing about Jesus, I said that I believe in him, and now I can go do whatever I want. But it didn't mean anything. It was very surface. It was like, yeah, I follow Jesus, and then now I'm gonna go out, he forgives my sins, I'm gonna go out and do whatever I want. I think a lot of people believe that. I think a lot of people say this sinner's prayer when they're young, but then there's nothing after that. There's no discipleship, there's no growth, there's no fruit of this belief. And that's where I was. A turning point or a shift in my thinking actually happened via my brother getting saved. He got out of the Marines, I would say borderline alcoholic and pretty heavy drug use. But then he started going to church with my aunt and uncle, and one Sunday there was actually a kids production at this church. There was a moment in the production where this kid was walking around with a bunch of baggage on his back, and then, approached the cross and all that baggage fell off of his back. And my brother told me from that moment, he was absolutely radically transformed. And even the sound of his voice was different, like he was a new person. And then I think that's when it clicked for me, like, oh, this Jesus thing isn't just something that I live in America, I say I'm a Christian. No, this is life altering. This is the truth. The reality of the gospel became real to me, kind of through watching him and what happened with him. My life is different because of what Christ did and because of the grace that he's shown me. I want to obey him, and I want to follow his commands, and I want to love my wife well, and I want to love my kids well and raise them in the truth, and that's all because of the gospel. And I don't want to now go back to the partying and the drinking and drugs and all that. I don't want to go back to that because now that I've tasted the goodness of Christ, I see the emptiness of that life. I thought following Jesus was more about me and more about like my behavior modification, and sure, like there is a change that should happen when you follow Christ, but it's more about what I've learned is it's more about his glory, and it's more about pointing back to him, and not that my life has to look a certain way, but like my life is going to reflect or should reflect the goodness of Christ. And I think that has been the biggest shift, kind of from the first time I got saved until today, is just, oh, it's really not about me at all. It's about Jesus, and it's about his glory and his goodness.